With the release of Overwatch 2, many fans of the original games are happy about what could be considered a sequel. However, for those of you who have a prepaid phone plan or aren't, I guess, on contract, you aren't able to play Overwatch 2. And by the way, before we get into it, be sure you hit subscribe if you haven't yet, because it really helps us out. And you might not even know that you're not subscribed. So if this isn't the first video of ours that you've seen, check out that button, and if it's red, make it gray, alright? Thanks, babe. Moving on. As of October 4th, 2022, all players on any platform, including consoles, were required to have a phone number attached to their Battle.net account in order to launch Overwatch 2. Multiple accounts cannot use the same phone number at the same time, and you cannot use the same number to create multiple accounts. A phone number is only able to be used once, and it must be from a contract, otherwise it cannot be used. It won't be accepted. This means that any prepaid or VoIP number, meaning something like a Google Voice number or a Skype number or any phone app, can't be used. And the reason why is fairly disturbing. Across TikTok, Twitter, and Reddit, most people have figured that the reason Blizzard is requiring you to connect your phone to play the game is that since Overwatch 2 is free to play, they want to sell your data. Which I think at this point is a fairly reasonable assumption, given that Overwatch 2 has adopted the Battle Pass style of microtransactions. I think they figured not many people would be into that kind of thing. I mean, I don't know of anyone personally who has spent money on Fortnite or Valorant's transactions, and I don't think I know anyone who would, at least personally. Like, I know people do spend money on it, but this is a pretty big difference to how Overwatch was run in the past, meaning that returning fans aren't really in the mindset to be spending money on the Battle Pass. So to make up for it, Blizzard selling your data seems fairly logical, well, for them, given that almost seemingly everyone and their mothers nowadays is selling data. This also kind of puts an asterisk on the whole free-to-play thing, since, you know, you have to be paying for a phone contract, basically turning this into a monthly subscription game instead of a truly free-to-play experience. Blizzard explained this decision by saying, quote, "SMS Protect brings meaningful change when it comes to disruptive play. This additional layer of security is an industry-proven solution in combating both cheating and disruptive behavior, further protecting your Overwatch 2 experience from bad actors," meaning that it's to try and prevent players who were banned from coming back. But this isn't what it ends up doing. While yes, this is an aspect of what it does, this system also ends up alienating a whole load of players from being able to play this game, and hearing some of the stories really makes you feel for them. The big one I've been seeing was from u/RL McLovin on the Overwatch subreddit, who in their post said, quote, "I am ashamed of having a prepaid phone. I have Cricket Wireless. It's what my family can afford. I don't know what else to say. I'm not going to tell my family that we should switch because of a video game. Now I can't play Overwatch. I'm really sad about this. I've been playing with friends and family for years now. Now I can't play with any of them because of my phone plan. I'm really upset and oddly ashamed for not meeting this standard. Never thought I would be disqualified from playing Overwatch based on my ability to afford a phone contract, but here we are. Blizzard is the first company to make me feel too poor to play a game." And I'm sure that this feeling is shared by countless others, not to mention the kids whose parents haven't gotten them a phone. I personally didn't get a phone until I was like 15, or who only have the old phones of their parents that don't have a plan attached to them. They're also alienated from playing. And considering how kids are your prime demographic, especially for this Battle Pass style transaction system, it's a real miss on Blizzard's part. Blizzard has stated that they're removing the SMS protection requirement from Overwatch 2, but only for those who played Overwatch 1 and had it prior to June 9th, 2021. So, the only way Overwatch 2 is actually free to play is if you've paid money to Blizzard before, or are spending it monthly on a phone plan. And yes, if you want to get nitpicky about it, sure, you had to spend money on whatever system you're playing it on, but that's a one-time purchase that's used for many things and didn't benefit Blizzard directly. So now you have to benefit them directly through having bought Overwatch 1 before, or giving them your data to sell in order to play this new version, which is utter BS in my personal opinion. Okay? Don't advertise something as free to play if it's really not. The SMS protection requirement for Overwatch 1 players was removed on October 7th, but I still don't think that's enough, especially after the crap that Blizzard has been pulling in the past. And we've made top 10 lists about why people hate Blizzard. And at number 3, gamer ban. I'm sure you all know about Blizzard banning professional Hearthstone player Blitzchung. Hell, it's probably why you clicked on the video, but you may not know why. You probably do, but in case you don't, let me explain. During a post-game interview on the official Hearthstone Taiwan livestream, Blitzchung shouted, "Liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our age," while wearing a gas mask similar to the protesters. As a response to this, Blizzard banned him from playing in any Hearthstone tournaments for 12 months, and removed him from the Grandmaster roster, thus preventing him from receiving any prize money he had earned, which in this case was $10,000. According to Blizzard, Blitzchung violated a competition rule that bars competitors from doing things that bring you into public disrepute, offends a portion or group of the public, or otherwise damages Blizzard's image. After the absolute explosion of the community, getting the hashtag boycott Blizzard trending globally, the company has lessened his ban and returned him his prize money. But he was not allowed back in the tournament since the games had already progressed. While they did reduce the punishment, the amount of backlash this decision got was incredible, and it's nice to see the community come together, even if it wasn't for the best of reasons. This decision got, oh, maybe you can dub it, I don't know. And at 3, Diablo Immortal. Ha! And at 2, no, I'm just kidding. Diablo Immortal is an upcoming action RPG hack and slash game in the Diablo series designed for online multiplayer. This sounds great until you hear, for mobile devices. Why? Why would Blizzard think that releasing a mobile Diablo game was a good idea? This game was announced at BlizzCon 2018, and that's why everyone hated it, because instead of Diablo 4, they would be getting a mobile game. Pretty sure that's why Blizzard announced Diablo 4 at last year's BlizzCon, because after everything that went down, they needed the hype to stay afloat. As I said, the public hated it, being skeptical of a diluted mobile version of a cherished franchise. At the Q&A session after the announcement, one fan asked if the game was an out-of-season April Fool's joke, and another asked if they'd be releasing it for PC. When they said there would be no PC version, the crowd actually booed. The following day, the stock in the company fell 7%, and the trailers have the same like ratio as YouTube Rewind. And finally, taking our #1 spot, employee walkout. I said earlier that employee morale was at a low, but the most shocking thing to me personally is that a group of employees at Blizzard actually protested the Blitzchung ban by walking out. A Blizzard employee told the Daily Beast, "The action Blizzard took against the player was pretty appalling, but not surprising. Blizzard made a lot of money in China, but now the company is in an awkward position, where they can't abide by our values." Blizzard says that they have 8 core values, 2 of those being every voice matters and think globally. As a part of the protest, Kevin Hovdestad from Blizzard tweeted, "Not everyone at Blizzard agrees with what happened. Both the think globally and every voice matters values have been covered up by incensed employees this morning, and that in all honesty is pretty powerful on its own." This is only adding on to it, guys. Come on. Shape up. That's all the time we have for today though, friends. Be sure you let me know down below your thoughts on this whole SMS protection system, and remember to keep things civil, okay? I get that it's a comment section, but let's have just that slight bit of decorum, please. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video.